My name is Ellis Bones. I grew up in Seattle until I was about 8.5, and then I moved up here with my family, who are farmers from like a Polish immigrant family, and it was really rough growing up LGBTQ and neurodivergent, because I'd already experienced like hate crimes by the time I was 12. So some of the stuff that has happened to me has been really scary. So I felt, you know, I always thought it was funny when I was a kid that they say you're a queer elder when you turn 30, but I'm turning 33 this summer, and
Congratulations.
I'm surprised I am alive, to be honest. That's just my honesty.
Yeah.
And I will say that the like mental disorders that I've dealt with are like trauma based, and so that's been, you know, a really big thing to deal with. So I was homeschooled on and off as a result, because my parents were as understanding as they could be given the knowledge that was available at the time. And so I decided that I was either going to not be here or just say, well, other people are in pain, maybe even more pain than I am, and like probably lots. I work with the church in Sedro Woolley, the First Methodist Church of Sedro Woolley, and we have an interfaith ministry there. We're going to be collaborating with local organizations to do like gay weddings, interfaith weddings. We're going to have interfaith theology nights, support groups, places where people can just come and read queer literature that is very hard to find right now.
Yeah.
And so I'm very proud to say that we managed to get our hands on a hardcover, very good condition used copy of Christine Jorgensen's biography. And so we have our office space at the church there with our storage, and we're just working on setting it up to the point where we can have office hours and be able to feed people, do homeless outreach, do educational outreach in a kind manner, and offer places of refuge and sanctuary, and because that's how the queer community has always survived. You find your people, and you make sure that they're good and safe, and you find your chosen family, and you thrive, because most of us are like, it's very unlikely for your family to also be LGBTQ, and a lot of us are born into very traditional families, which that word comes with a lot of connotations. So yeah, no, Skagit Queer is just here to be available, like, you know, fun events people can go to. Most of them are all ages. They're open to allies too, so you're not outed by going to the events. We are in charge of Pride we like organize and run Pride for Mount Vernon and Sedro Woolley at this time. And we just started last year, so this is only the second Sedro Woolley Pride.
Yes, I was here last year.
Okay, yeah, I thought you looked familiar. Due to the climate, we didn't bother with a parade. We wanted it to be visible, and so we did a queer demonstration of joy that's going on between Fruitdale Road and the country store, where everyone can see along the highway and just see that, like, hey, we're your friends, congregation members, neighbors, family members, and it's, you know, like, we're not so different. It's not a big deal, and it's not contagious.
Yeah.
You can't ungay your kid, and your kid's not going to be gay from playing with other gay kids. And so we just want to like spread those messages of inclusion, but also like the most crucial aspect, it really is just safe spaces that are very, very intersectional. And that means coming from a perspective of cultural humility and making sure that, you know, people have places to mingle where there's also, you know, just some basic ground rules so that everyone can respect each other and have the opportunity to learn, which also means that Skagit Queer is the place to ask the wrong question and not get yelled at. You know, so yeah.
Thank you very much.
I don't know what else to say really, but
that's perfect.
yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, and thank